Hi there, I am in Thika. What you see right behind me is the Blue Nile Rolling Mills, one of the biggest steel manufacturing plants in the country. I am in Thika industrial area, so I'm gonna be walking by for you to be able to see different industries, different factories which are based in this industrial town. And of course, as you all know, big companies like, for example, Bidco Limited, which is the biggest manufacturer of edible oils, fats, manufacturer of detergents, is also headquartered in Thika. Companies like, for example, Delmonte, which is a big juice industry in the country, is also based here in Thika. In fact, Delmonte is actually one of the biggest pineapple canning companies in the world. So let's walk around for you to be able to see different factories along this industrial area. Let's go, guys. So guys, as you can see, that is Blue Nile Rolling Mills, one of the biggest manufacturers of steel in the country. This other side, you can also see there is another factory there which manufactures different products. And interesting, right ahead of me, you can see there's another big factory. Guys, the factory ahead of me is place where products like, for example, Soko are manufactured. So as I've told you guys, this is a major manufacturing hub in the country because a good number of companies are based here. You know, so let's walk through and you'll be able to see the different factories in this industrial area so that you can be able to know which companies are based in Thika, what products they make, and also what their interest is. What do you all think about those guys? You know, look at that industry, those industries. What do you all think about those? They look good, right? This is a major hub. And by the way, if you don't know, actually this town has employed a good number of people through manufacturing. Very many people. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of people working in different industries here, different factories, doing different kind of things. So it's a major industrial area and a big economic hub for the country. All these industries are actually here to make different products and also to serve different niches in the country. And by the way, at peak time, all these areas here, you can see there is trailers carrying goods, you know, transporting all the kind of commodities, taking them to factories. Look at this industry guy on the left side, right? It looks so good, okay? So this is a major economic hub with all these big industries in this particular town. And even so, that was the basis of its development. So shortly, I'm going to be showing you transits carrying goods to different factories around this particular area. So guys, that's the main company which makes Soko products. As you can see from their walls, they make different flour products which actually are consumed in households in Kenya. Talk about, for example, Soko Ugali and even other Soko products like, for example, Soko Fongano and so forth. You can see they have their logos on the entrance of that particular company. So as you can see, Thika is actually home to many industries, as I'm about to show you other ones too. And by the way, I'm just walking towards the storage area for you to be able to see the godowns where these companies store the products to, right? And then guys, so all these big buildings you're seeing around me, these are godowns. These is where these companies store their products as they are waiting to be taken to the market, because there are different, for example, big suppliers, distributors who come for these products to take to the market. So we have a sizable godown here whereby we have their private companies rent them out, and then they also list to other small companies who store their products here as they wait to go to the market, okay? Let's continue looking at the different industries. So guys, that's the company I was telling you about called Capwell Limited. It makes products like, for example, Amaze, products like, for example, Ranee, products like, for example, Soko, and even Pishori rice. As you can see, this is a major company also in Thika called Capwell, manufacturing all these different products which are consumed daily by Kenyans. Amaze flour, Soko flour, Pishori rice, Ranee kind of rice, and also other cereals. This is a major company, as you can see. It's called Capwell Industries Limited, okay? And now you can see their plants. You know, look at this, all these big manufacturing tanks and also their industry. You know, that is the farm which manufactures flours and also some rice product called Capwell Limited. It's also based here in Thika, right? And then now guys, right ahead of me, you're gonna see is the trailers which bring these products to the factory. Remember guys, I've told you these companies actually employ a very good number of people. You can see behind me here we have the trailers. These trailers are very fundamental in bringing raw materials, and also they do carry finished products from these different factories along this industrial area, and then they take them to the market. Even so, there are, for example, some distributors out there who have their own transporting trailers which also carry products. So you can see right now these are trailers aligned going to the factory to ensure maybe they bring raw materials or even they carry finished products to the different service points in the country. And guys, I'm really emphasizing and showing these particular areas because this is what is going to grow the economy of the country. It is industries, it is factories. This is what is going to grow the economy of the country. Because as a country, we need to be banking on manufacturing, banking on our industries to be able to trigger economic activity. And I'm emphasizing that because it is through such that we're going to be able to create employment, and even so be able to get good skilled people who can go a long way in assisting the country achieve its growth ambition. And just to give you some numbers, for example, a company like Bidco Industries, which is a big manufacturer of edible oils, of fats, of soaps, detergents and so forth, that company is headquartered here in Thika, and it employs over 25,000 people across 17 countries in Africa. That is how insane it is. Of course, behind you can still see different transit goods trailers carrying the goods. As I've said guys, this particular single company alone, Bidco Industries Limited, employs over 25,000 people across different countries in Africa. Other company, even like for example Delmonte, employs over 6,000 people in Thika. This tells you these companies are actually spurring economic activity in the country, because through this employment they are actually impacting on families, impacting on individuals who go a long way in ensuring the country progresses economically. That's why Thika is a very big and major economic hub for the country, because of all these factories which go a long way in triggering economic activity, right? And also, quite interestingly, also guys, just beyond these industries, also on the left side here, this is one of the biggest universities also in the country, called Gretsa. Look at it. It's called Gretsa, also offering different courses, and I'm really excited because also through this particular town, we have different universities which train people who go to work on these factories or even other places in the country. What do you think about these particular factories I've shown you? I've shown you the steel manufacturing industry there behind them called Nile Rolling Mills, and also I've shown you the company which makes flour, you know, Capwell Limited, making Soko, making Pulpishori, Ranee Rice and so forth. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Look forward to continue sharing with you other awesome videos next time. Cheers, and you all take care.